Welcome, everybody. Week 15, HPL. Let's go. We have 20thPzG EXD versus the 116th. This is for the playoffs. Obviously, 116th is clearly in the playoff seat. They're just looking to solidify second place, whereas the 20th EXD crew is looking to actually make the playoffs right now. This is do or die because what we have is a tight race for the third place spot. Now, today, 30 minutes from now, this match, after it starts, the 5 will be playing Sturm Elite. Now, depending on who wins that match between the Sturm Elite and the 5 and the 116th and the 20th EXD, if either team wins, they're guaranteed a playoff position. If it's 5-0 and both teams lose, then we start getting into like win-loss, point differential, and all this stuff. And I know I'm talking awfully fast, but for the first time, we're starting on time. And I wasn't given like the heads up, but we're already in match, and the game is about, I don't know, a minute away from being live. Dugout Barn is the midpoint, and I am going to be behind the 20th EXD group. So without further ado, and we'll go into the rest of the implications of the importance of this match in the post game. So without further ado, let's get right into this. You guys are ready. I'm ready. Let's get it. So as you guys can see, oops, get out of there. Dugout Barn is our point. Let's get rid of those standings. Let's get the scoreboard up. And we're rolling out. We have 20th and all their guys that are coming straight down the G and the H. Artillery marks out. Hopefully the artillery for the 20th EXD is actually active this match. I know last match they were silenced the entire time. They had a sniper team that just took them out of the game, and that is a huge advantage or disadvantage depending on how you see things. If you don't have artillery, especially on a map like Foy, things are going to get difficult. So here we go. 20th EXD, slight advantage off the jump. Let's try and spin around. Get behind 116. The objective here is just to get inside that factory building and control the trenches, which 116 has done a fine job of doing. Actually, 116 is looking really strong. They are 50% cap midpoint as we speak. It's looking real strong for 116. Cap still going their way. Not seeing much in the way of blue. 20th EXD. They are arriving. They are arriving quite late. Let's jump on with Admiral Bustanut. Great name, by the way. %75 cap. I definitely think this is definitely going to 116 off the jump. Almost 3-2. And that's a solid 3-2 for these guys. Let's change your scoreboard up. .32 at the moment. 116. They are just heavy inside the strong point. Let's try and get to the big picture, find out where 20th is. Not much in the way of cap weight. Nobody's other than one tank, which is Admiral Bustanut, Rima. I think it would be best if those guys just pull out and regroup. get in with your infantry. So, off the jump, not a very good start for 20th and EXD. So, hopefully their artillery, which hopefully is online. Who do we got on artillery? All right, we've got Joe and we've got Crazy Shadow. Both those guys, Crazy Shadow, I remember from last match, was not able to get on the guns. And from what I understand, he's pretty sick with the artillery. I'm hoping that he can be a difference maker for at least this match. I know he was pretty much out of commission last. So as you can see, we have Jig Squad with Rich, Retro Rich. They do have garrisons. I'm just point out the garrison situation. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 garrisons, 7 garrisons. I mean, 20th EXD is not getting pushed off this map. And you know what? I didn't have time to talk about this in the pregame because everything happened so damn quick. But week 7, Axis 116th, Allies 20th EXD on Foy, week 7, and the 116th were able to pull out a W 4-1. Okay, so they played. Well, the 20th EXD crew played really tough. I mean, I don't think they got the 4-1 until late. It went full time. So I know 20th EXD right now is on their heels, but I'm not counting them out, especially after looking at all these garrisons they've got set up, and the fact that, well, artillery hopefully stays online. If artillery can stay online, I think they have a chance. If not, a 3-2 potentially coming out, or excuse me, coming out 3-2 possibly. If they could eke out a win. Dugout Barn is winnable. Let's face it. If it were West Bend, we wouldn't even be talking right now. This would be GG. You know, Southern Edge is winnable, but Dugout Barn I think definitely favors the Axis. Gives them at least an opportunity to get back in the match. It's not an impossible nut to crack. Well, let's just jump on. We got a couple guys. And because everything happened so damn quick, what I'm going to do is I have to switch. Oh my goodness. Pardon me for this. Oh my. Yeah, that's not how it's supposed to happen. Everything happened so damn quick. I'm off my game right now. Hold up. Let's get over to Dugout Barn. All right. Sorry about that. Absolutely sorry. This is some great back and forth squad on squad fighting for trenches. AT Rocket tanks, they're just slowly moving up. 116 taking 20th EXD out of their positions. Now this position is pretty important. This is a launch point, honestly, for Dugout Barn, and without a garrison, without anything in this vicinity, Dugout Barn is pretty much clear. So right now 116 in, honestly, complete control. And they're starting to move up, which is not good. Definitely not good for 20th EXD. I will try and give you a top down. 20th is trying to launch along the railroad line. This is a good spot for a garrison. Hopefully they can get something in this area and put pressure on Dugout Barn. It matters where the tanks are. Where are the tanks? Because if the tanks are hugging the rail line here, it's going to be tough getting in, but I don't see much let's just get on with wasabi, or wasbi. On the hunt for OPs and garrisons. He's definitely not looking for tanks. Just trying to get in the back line of the 20th EXD group and cause as much havoc. If he can suppress this garrison, hopefully he finds this garrison right now. But that's his main objective. Pull out. Let's just find some action. I'm not seeing where is 20th right now. They're trying hard to push in. Abel, Codex, trying to do his best to get into the cap. If he can make it into the 5-row, put some cap weight on Dugout Barn, it might relieve some of the pressure. If they can at least flash, cause a little bit of concern right now. Artillery situation, they are online, which is good. Crazy Shadow is our guy. If he has a day and does a great job, right now he's shelling the west side of Dugout Barn. Hopefully enough to allow Abel to get in. Abel does have an OP behind him. A garrison would be great if he could just place here. If we get a supply guy, him, Retro Rich, somebody places some supplies here and at least give you another opportunity to get in if the team decides to go there, depending. But right now, as we see it, we just saw Foy flash, which is not a good thing. We don't see much in the way of defenders in the sector, and the sector being these 4 grids right here. I'm not seeing much. So it's up to King and Chancho and the rest of those guys. Let's get over there right now. Let's get over to Foy. We're already starting to see cap progress, which is not what you want to see right at this moment. Let's jump on with Gecko. Run with Gecko for a little bit. Putting the smack down on whoever that was, Gecko. Good job. Don't go sitting there admiring your work, Gecko. Keep going. Take out the OP that's right there. There, boy. Took out the OP. Hollywood and Goose were able to spawn. Agent here to do to clean up. There's nothing to clean up. Yeah, we definitely got to get rid of these ugly green things. Goodness gracious. Oh, my. There we go. Thank you very much. No more ugly green. Like I said, everything happened so damn quick compared to last week, which was an absolute mess with all the restarts. I wasn't expecting it to happen quite the way it did. Caught me off guard. So, Foy is 90% cap. These guys are unbelievable. Almost fully done. We're going to call it done. Awesome job. Taking things out. 1/16th on a roll. We got to switch the score up. Commander bombing run a little late. And there we go. Score updated 4-1. Man, this is quick. We're only what 15 minutes into the match. 4-1. This is how we finished the game last time. Hoping 20th EXD find their I don't know what they're trying to find, to be honest with you. Whatever it is, it's not there at the moment. I was gonna say they're gonna try and find their mojo, but all right, we got a nice little push though coming out. Try and move in with the push. So look at this whole squad. If they could just make it into the sector, into like F3. Well, I have no idea what the tank situation is. Get behind 70. 70's a good shot. What do you see, 7? You got anything down the crosshairs about the rest of you guys? No. Not much. Okay. But we do have Fox Squad, led by Baby Groot. Yeah, let's go see what Mr. Groot has going on today. Hey, where you at, Groot? Okay. I didn't forget about you, Sasuke, either, man. I'm waiting for your big kills today. Kotex. That's not your friend right there, Kotex. I want to get away from him. Oh, my. That'll leave a mark. Hazlitt cleaning up. He's on janitor duty. Although we do have some 20th EXD in sector. This section right here, I'm going to say, is very important. Most of the time, there's a garrison, infantry. This is a very important piece of Foy. If you can get positioned within this sector, Foy is a possibility. That's what they're going for. That's what they need. But it's really not going to happen if this big ugly sits right here. Basu and Mori, they're going to just clean that up. So that's not open for business. This area is locked down. F4, not going to happen. Not going to happen. So 20th EXD down to their last point. Cobra approach. 1, 2, 3 garrisons up. Decent spread. Probably need one in E1 just in case they take a wide flank and try and get underneath. A little bit far out, but I can see what they're trying to do. They need a start point. Abel and Kotex once again going to try their best. Want to get into this section here, get into the trench, work their way in through the houses, hopefully into the church. We'll see how well that goes. But again, nothing is going to happen without tank support. Let's just take a quick look at their munitions. You got 600 munitions, you got 500 manpower, and 650 on fuel. Now, I know fuel costs quite a bit more to spawn tanks, but they do have a nice income of 60 per. So if they can just fight off the infantry and keep the tanks at bay, put up enough AT guns, which I don't see any AT guns. I see one right here. Mighty Goose. They could, allow enough time to pass by where they respawn their tanks. And how's artillery doing again? Is it Shadow? Shadow's still on the gun, which is good. But as we wait, I'm wondering, I'm starting to wonder, is it, what just took that? What the hell? Is that AT somebody got? Is it this crew over here? Jump on with Zach and see what he's got going on. How about you, Velo? Trying to peep that corner. You don't have any work. Jump on the deer killer. See, these guys are trying to get their way somehow. Anyway, I think Fox is the way to go. Jump in with Fox. Fox is up here. This is where we want to be right now. They're tight. Baby Groot, his group, his squad. Oops, sorry about that. So what I think needs to happen is Fox and Mike need to team up with Abel and Jig and control this area where they have their move marks. Oh, you're in a bad spot, Admiral. There's just a lot of guys, not your friend, trying to do bad things. your best bet is to retreat, fight another day. Yeah, you want to back that up. Hopefully Baby Groot can support you. I'll let you get taken out. Speaking of, here he is, coming up. Once again, Jig, Fox, trying to gain. They know how valuable that position is. And that position is just east. They need to control that area to get back into Foy. Down goes Admiral. Red gun. Easy work. Easy work. So effectively down goes the assault for 20th EXD into Foy. Everything's going to switch back to the defensive side because there's really not much going on in the way. So let's get over to where Love Squad is. Where you at there, Love? Seeing a bunch of helmets too. Actually, yeah, there's probably a lot of. I see a lot of helmets. There must be some orange, cat bone, and there's our gun. Do we have anybody on the gun? Now the gun is placed in a pretty darn good position, so there's no big wide flanking maneuver into Cobra approach. I like the positioning of this. This is very smart. Great job. Must have spent some time doing a little research. I like it. I wish they had some barriers up to at least allow the guys in the gun to not get shot out. But either way, we've also got a garrison. I believe that's a garrison. Yeah, it's a garrison right next to that AT gun. So they're set up pretty well. Like, this is a great launch point to get into Foy. Just wondering what's happening on the G column. One squad painted. Let's see what the recon produces if we get any kind of action on their recon. Not too much. We've got two infantry, so the recon didn't really reveal very much. So I'm not sure how helpful that is. It could be helpful knowing that you could at least push up into this area, potentially get a garrison, and just slowly, grid by grid, work your way into Foy. I'm wondering if the group that's here is just a defensive blocking group that's not interested in attacking, and they're just going to hold the gun and just protect this area. And then there's another offensive unit that's going to spawn off of this. I'm not sure. I just know that they're content with just staying right there, which is fine. Tank situation. We do have a tank, and he's sitting back. It's a 76, just hanging out in D1. He might be engaging other targets. Let's just get over there. Let's just take a quick look. Where's my ping at? Looking the wrong way. Where are you at? Okay. Missing you, tank. Where you at? Oh, you're behind me. Sorry. There you are. Reese, Uncle Mo, and Panda. Wondering. They're definitely looking to control this area. This is Cobra Factory right here, just adjacent Foy. I'd imagine they have garrisons over there, so I think he's just looking to clean that area out. Let's just roll with the tank for a few, the Tiger. And I do like the fact that the tank is being conservative. So many times I've saw last match with 20th EXD, tank was just rushing into the point and getting wasted. So he's content, just kind of holding the line, just controlling this grid right here, just D3. You're not going to flank. Cobra approach between the AT gun, which is set up, and the tank. They're basically saying, look, we've got the pretty much the C, D, and E columns covered defensively. Now, if the offensive groups can go down the F, the G, or the H and hook around underneath, that's what I'm thinking. That's what they should be doing. But I'm not seeing anything in the way of garrisons, OPs. They are literally fighting on their back line. So I'm wondering if they're getting pressed. Let me get over to that ping. Yeah. Right down the main. And if you think I'm going to try and pronounce your name, sir, no, sir. I'm going to call you Waz. That's what I'm going to call you. So Waz drops his OP. His 4 guys. So where are you guys heading? Oh, you're going straight into Cobra approach. Past the AT gun that's now been knocked out. If you look to your right, you have an OP. And they are starting to cap Cobra approach. 25% cap. You can see Command has already put the reinforce up, so this is it. Defend this, or where are the defenders? We have nothing. Waz and his squad are just roughhousing everybody. Just daring you to come see me. Alright, Waz, we're gonna go with you. Maynard doing his best parkour imitation. Got a bombing run, allied. Not too effective. What are we at? 75% cap. This might end real quick. It actually is going to end. It's over. I'm calling it. Yes, sir, I'm calling it. It's a GG. There's nothing in the way. Airhead. And that's 1/16th covering their own airhead. It's a GG. Let's roll it out. 5-0. Let's roll it. 5-0. Capped it. 5-0. That was so damn quick. Let's get rid of this scoreboard. We won't need that anymore, man. This was a quick game. Less than 30 minutes, and it's never fun when the game ends that quick. Yeah, they never even got their heels dug in. I mean, can't even get into a rhythm. But that's the way it ends, 5-0. 1/16 takes it in quick fashion. So it's just back into the booth. I mean, wow. I'm kind of shocked. I was expecting a little bit more of a fight. It happened and finished in less than 30 minutes. Last time it went the full 90, and it was 4-1, same map. Just the sides were reversed. The axis were 20th EXD, and the am I saying this right? Whatever it was, it doesn't matter. Either way, 20th EXD just did not get the job done. And what does that mean for playoffs? Let's just take a look at the standings right now. So this is what I was alluding to in the pregame, which I never really had an opportunity to review. However, there were 2 matches now that were forfeit matches. 501st BST2 got a forfeit victory against the PKKA squad, and that basically gives those guys 3 points. So that just puts them sitting at 24 points. I want to say, because this is the last week, of the regular season. They're a lock first place, even though the line is playing Core right now, which is a tough win. I don't know if the line has it to actually beat Core. I don't think anybody's beaten Core. So I feel pretty secure in saying that 5-0 first, top seed, line being number 2. Now with the 20th losing, it really depends on what happened with Sturm Elite. Sturm Elite right now is playing, let me get this straight, they're playing the 5. So if Sturm Elite wins, or even if they don't even win, forget winning, if they just get a point, if they hold on 4-1, they go to the playoffs and 20th EXD get knocked out. So I'm real interested in seeing, once I get out of this, out of the booth, really interested in seeing how that game finishes up. In terms of what does that do for 1/16th right now, it gives them 3 points. They're sitting 18, locked in for second place. They're the second best team in the Europe. Like I said before, I think their top 3, my top 3 is Core, 5-0 first, BST 2, and then 1/16th. The line, I'm not really sure. I'm not sold on the line right now. They could be a 3. They could be a 4. Let's just see how they play today against Core. That would help me decide, are they contenders? Or are they kind of like, pretending a little bit to be the, elite of the elite, right? The best of the best. So yeah, with that said, kind of disappointed. I was hoping for a better match. Didn't get it. I don't really have much else to say other than we'll see how things unfold in the next couple of minutes. I'm going to jump in. I'm going to see what Heathen's doing. Heathen Hammer is casting right now. He's doing the 5 Sturm Elite. So we're going to see. We're going to see what happens. Playoffs start. Obviously, next week we're off because of the holiday, Christmas and New Year's. And then we're going to get things jumping, playoffs starting first of the year 2022. So we'll know who the best teams are, and we're gonna get these playoffs going, and things are gonna be crazy. It's gonna be awesome. Like I said last week, I couldn't wait for the playoffs to begin. Like, I want to see the top teams play against one another. Like we've built this up long enough to the point where it's like, okay, really, who is the best, right? Who are the top 4 teams, and let's get them together, and let's see who is the big dogs of this whole Premier League. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short, guys. There's not a whole lot much more to talk about. It's been a pleasure. I'm Gadarian. We're going to see you guys next time. Take care. here is just a defensive blocking group that's not interested in attacking. And they're just going to hold the gun and protect this area. And then there's another offensive unit that's going to spawn because I'm not sure. That they're defensive situation, you do have a tank and he's sitting back at the 76, just hanging out in the one. You might be engaging other targets and just get over there. Sorry. There you are. Reese, Uncle Mo, and Panda. We're definitely looking to control this area. This is Kobu's max area right here. I'd imagine he has some over there, so I think he's just looking to clean that area out. Control the tank through the target. And I do like the fact that the tank is being conservative. So many times I saw last night before the DLC, the tank is just rushing into the point and getting wasted. These two tanks just kind of holding the line, controlling this field right here. D3. You're not going to tank over a push. It's going to be an 18 gun set up. They're basically saying, look, we've got pretty much the CD and E column covered defensively. Now, if the offensive version goes down the top of the G or the H and put around underneath, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not seeing anything in the way of garrisons, OPs. They are literally fighting in their back line. So I'm wondering if they're getting pressed. Right down the main. If you think I'm going to try and pronounce your name, sir? No, sir. Look at you, Wise. That's him, look at you. So Wise drops his OP. Those four guys. Roughhousing everybody, just daring you to come see it. All right, Wise, I'm gonna go with you. Best parkour invitation. Not too effective. What do we got? that's where it ends, 5-0. 116 takes it. I'm kind of shocked. I was expecting a little bit more of a fight. What happened in finishing less than 30 minutes? Last time they went to 490 and 4-1, same match. Just the sides were worse. The Axis were 20th, either way, 20thPzG just did not get the job done. What does that mean for playoffs? Let's just take a look at the standings right now. So, this is what I was alluding to in the pregame, so we really had an opportunity to review. However, there were two matches that were forfeit matches. 501st EXD2 got a forfeit victory against the TKKA squad. And that listed with those guys 3 points. So that just puts them sitting at 24 points. I want to say that because this is the last week of the regular season, still locked first place, even though the line is playing core right now, which is a tough win. I don't know if the line has it to actually beat core. I don't think anybody's beating core. So I feel pretty secure in saying that 501st top seed, line being number 2, with 20th losing, it really depends on what happened with Storm Elite. Storm Elite right now is playing, let me get this straight, they're playing to 5. So if Storm Elite wins, or even if they don't even win, forget winning, if they just get all points, if they hold on 4-1, they go to the playoffs and 20thPzG gets I'm real interested in seeing this. I get out of this out of the booth. Really interested in seeing how that game finishes up. In terms of what does that do for 116 right now, it gives them 3 points. They're sitting 18, locked in for second place. They're the second best team in the Europe. Like I said before, I think their top 3, my top 3 is 4, 501st, EXD2, and then 116. The line, I'm not really sure. I'm not sold on the line right now. There could be a 3, there could be a 4. Let's just see how they play today against 4. That would help me decide. Are they contenders? Are they kind of like pretending a little bit to be the elite of the elite, right? The best of the best. So yeah, with that said, kind of disappointed. I was hoping for a better match. Didn't get it. I don't really have much else to say other than we'll see how things unfold in the next couple of minutes. I'm gonna jump in and see what Heathen's doing in Hammer's costume right now. He's doing the live stream at least, so we're gonna see what happens. Playoffs start. Obviously next week we're off because of the holidays. So we'll know who the best teams are, and we're gonna get the playoffs going, and things are gonna be crazy. It's gonna be awesome. Like I said last week, I couldn't wait for the playoffs to begin. I want to see the top teams play this one level. We've built this up long enough to the point where it's like, okay, who is the best? Right? Who are the top 4 teams?